What's going on, Yankee fans? Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you are in. Reggie, it is that time of year again. It's coming. Baseball is on the horizon. And
Let's go.
let's go, baby. And welcome to season two premiere of Bombers Banter here on the Sports Insanity Network. I am Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy here with my good friend, the vice president of the network, but most importantly, my fellow Yankee fan, Danny, a boy, Reginald.
Let's go, baby. I want to show for those of you that are looking at us, look at this. This is an animated screenshot. It's my current wallpaper. That is Juan Soto, number 22. He is on our team, and so far he's raking it in spring training, and he better be as
Beast.
advertised during the season.
The
Beast.
man is a beast. Dude, isn't it so great to be doing this again?
Oh, yes, yes. Long time coming, but yes, it is
It,
great to be doing this again.
yeah,
We would not have an off-season show, and that's okay.
we've
We
had the good people have waited 4 months for this. We were gonna wait until for we were gonna do like a free agency show, which usually starts like 5 days after the World Series. But we're like,
yeah,
yeah, let's wait till winter meetings, which is usually like early mid-December. Like, yeah, let's get it. We'll get it done before Christmas, and then we're like, let's wait till the new year. And
yeah,
then here we are. Where it's almost March.
yeah, exactly. And you know what? Part of me also felt that, we were so butthurt after, how last season ended, how it went through and all that stuff. Excuse me, that maybe we just needed a complete reset. I think me and Bill, we talk about it all the time. We're very religious people. I think it was God telling us that we just needed a reset after breaking down what was an absolutely horrific 2023 campaign.
I think us going into the woods for 4 months was. I think that was a sign from God saying you guys maybe you guys should talk about this for 4 months.
Yeah, just
And by talk about this, we mean talk about this
yeah, and
podcast. We
yeah, and you know what? It wasn't our idea, but I don't know. Um, how excited are you truly?
I
Because
am
I'll tell you how excited I am. I'm cautiously optimistic.
that I think that would describe me as well because I'm looking right now. We got Judge who last year, listen, I'm not going to put it all on him. He got hurt, things
Yeah,
happened. The second time he got hurt, that wasn't entirely his fault. They
yeah,
should have kept the darn gate closed.
yeah. That Dodger Stadium outfield wall, and of course the Dodgers showed absolutely no shame for that. They didn't give a
Yeah,
shit.
why didn't Judge or the Yankees sue them for that? I have no idea.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely
man,
sounding like
look,
a typical Yankee fans right now.
yeah, and obviously, look, Bill makes a good point. The season did not rest on Aaron Judge. It was not his fault. But once again, last season, just real quick before we get to 2024, last season was just more of the same. The only difference is that the Yankees got worse because injuries, because
Exactly.
the players that were supposed to be performing well underperformed. We have a manager that's clueless that continued. And look, it'll probably be a better campaign for Aaron Boone. And everyone will sing his praises. I won't, but everyone will sing his praises. And then once again, it all falls on the general manager, Brian Cashman. And last season, it was very obvious that he did not have any plan whatsoever to bring in any guys to help out. And look, I get it. We didn't have a full squad last year. When we did have a full squad, they were terrible. So a lot of it rests on the general manager, and I get it that everyone was supposed to perform up to par. They did not. We expect everyone to be much better this season. We expect everyone to be healthier this season. But last season was a disgrace. It was a disgrace on all levels, and hopefully that changed. The offseason changed that narrative a little bit, Bill.
Oh, absolutely. Um, the thing is, and funny you bring up Aaron Boone. This is his last year in his contract.
Yes.
So, and here's something I'm concerned about with Aaron Boone. If Aaron Boone just makes the playoffs, and like, listen, if you've been listening to us, whether it's here on Bombers Banter or whether it's on SIP, we are not big fans of Aaron Boone as a manager. Like, how on God's green earth does this man still have a job is beyond me. How he still has a job, Reg, is beyond me. So, and, but like, here's the thing, if they just make the playoffs, does that mean Boone's job is safe? Yes or no?
Yes, it is. It does mean, look,
And I'm not talking about making the World Series. Like, let's say they just make it to the ALDS and get bumped in the LDS. Is his job safe?
it's gonna have to be because they're gonna keep touting, look what we had. We made the playoffs.
Because
Look, every single time the Yankees have just made the playoffs under Aaron Boone.
people treat it like it's a major accomplishment. It's not.
There's no emphasis on winning. So it doesn't matter. It
Just
doesn't matter
right.
to Hal, it doesn't matter to Brian Cashman, it doesn't matter to anyone in that front office. If the Yankees make the playoffs, certainly they make the ALCS, then yeah, then I would think Aaron Boone's job is safe. Look, obviously to get on Aaron Boone for the entirety of last season is not fair to Aaron Boone. It's not fair. The players, again, there are a lot of players that did not play their best the brand of ball. Like Giancarlo, he was under 200, which is
Oh,
unlike
he had his worst season
unlike
last. He had his
that's
worst
unlike
season last
Giancarlo
year.
Stanton. Um Rizzo, he was hurt, but when he was playing, he sucked. Mayu sucks. You know,
Well, here's the thing on Rizzo. I'm willing to give him a little bit of grace,
sure.
but that grace was his fault. And when he ran into Fernando
Exactly.
Tatis,
But when not being aware on base path. Yeah.
and we've talked about this 1,000 times, and hopefully today is the last time we're ever going to talk about this.
Yeah.
Um, he should have said like when he go, "Oh, I'm just in a slump." If you're still like, I think he was having like double vision, or that is a concern. And if
Yeah.
the training staff noticed that, they should have came on over and said, "Hey, Riz, you need to get, we need to check you out here.
Yeah. And the fact
Something's not right." Or
yeah,
Riz could have, you be a big boy, use his words, and said, "Hey, something's off. And say to the training staff, something's off. Can you check me out, please?"
yeah. And Bill's right, by the way. I apologize for trying to cut you off.
Oh, it's okay.
Um yeah, look, Rizzo obviously was unaware on the base path what he was doing, and he hurt himself. And it took a long time for Anthony Rizzo to finally come clean and say, look, my head's not right. Like everything's blurry. I can't process my pitch time, my everything. I can't time everything properly. I can't see properly. He needed to come clean about that, and he did not. So obviously, that was a waste of, a few weeks of that, where the Yankees could have made adjustments on something. I
Absolutely.
don't know
Bro,
if it would
absolutely.
I don't know if it would have saved the season because you can't replace Anthony Rizzo, but maybe we do plan to get someone at first base. Um,
And I think this is the last year in Rizzo's contract, I want to say.
something like that, yeah.
But
Um,
anyway, so those are the bumps that we looked last year.
yeah,
And
and again, like it was a collective. I think this was the only season under Aaron Boone or I can say this is a full collective team failure.
And the one thing, and I think I talked about this in our season finale last season. I'll say it again. I am so sick of the people who go, "Well, we've had a winning season." Shut up.
Yeah.
And listen, you and I know there are people out there, Bill, you and Reg have too high expectations. You're damn right we have too high expectations.
We're I'm sorry. This is the Yankees. We are supposed to have high expectations. The Yankees are the best baseball franchise ever. They're a
And
global brand. Everyone knows the Yankees. Everyone may not know how baseball works, but everyone sure as hell knows the Yankees. Most championships, we are built on excellence. You
we
think
are a
about
franchise that is built on excellence.
Yes, you think about the times, and again, we're not saying that this Yankee team is going to be the same as the teams back then. That's not what we're saying. I'm
No,
not trying to
because
reminisce
I
here.
just want to make a
But
quick
but
statement here.
and I'll let you make that statement in a second. But the point that I'm trying to make is when the Yankees had their best, those players, doesn't matter when they played. They could have played in the 50s, they could have played in the 40s, obviously, um, late 30s, 20s, all that stuff. And then of course the magnificent 90s Yankees. You know, these people demanded excellence. The managers demanded excellence, the players demanded excellence, and the players talked and walked every single time. And they kicked ass. The Yankees, whenever they won championships, always kicked ass. So, yes, I have high expectations for the Yankees because this is supposed to be a team that demands big time winning baseball.
And and listen, there are many people who are out there saying, "Oh, you guys are just a bunch of cocky Yankee fans. You're
No,
just, you're just doing this to you're just pumping yourselves up this year, and you're going to be disappointed by the end of the season." Well,
no,
here's the thing.
we no, we have expectations, but we tell it like it is. That's not true. Like that's ridiculous.
We're not, listen, and I don't know how you feel, Reg, but there are those Yankee fans I can't stand. The ones who always go, 27 years.
Yeah, I have not. I've no, no.
I have no use for those. And
No.
like those people, listen,
We,
they annoy me too. And this is coming from a diehard Yankee fan. We forgot to mention a little caveat here. Yes, this is a Yankee podcast. Yes, we're Yankee fans. But if you listened to us last year, we're 100% objective. Like we tell it like it is. Like we're not, I'm
yeah,
sorry, we're not Michael K. We're not the Yes Network.
yeah.
And no offense to we
If
don't constantly play defense for the Yankees. When
if
they
they
suck, we say they suck.
yeah if they play like poo poo in the toilet, then they play like poo poo in the toilet. Like
And we
that.
call it out. We're not,
Yeah.
I'm not Michael K. I'm not John Lorenz. Oh,
Wow.
Bob Lorenz. Sorry. I'm not Bob Lorenz. This is not the Yes Network. We don't constantly play defense.
Mhm.
And and yes, those fans who flash the 27 rings, they annoy me because I've told this story before. The day after the Red Sox won in 2013, the I remember there was a me in one of my Yankee fan pages said, "Don't worry, Yankee fans, it'll take forever before the Red Sox catch up to us." I'm like, today's not the day to put the 27 rings on the table and say nothing else matters. Yeah, I'm sorry. Reg could tell you. I could write a whole doctoral thesis on why those type of fans annoy me.
Yeah.
But
The bottom line is this. Um, we intend to keep it real, and
we're gonna give you
that's
nothing
that.
but the honest
But
truth here.
don't get on us for saying that we demand winning because they are the Yankees. We
We are
demand.
gonna
It's
we are
about
gonna give you
now and not later.
we are gonna give you nothing but the honest truth here.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you nothing but the honest truth. So, but like, no, we do demand winning. We demand. We are the freaking New York Yankees.
Yeah.
And
And for a
we
franchise that has billions of dollars that they could spend, like, come on now.
we demand excellency. And
Um,
it's like what George Steinbrenner said when he was a kid. And because remember, Reg, he was an Indians fan. And when he went to Cleveland games and they played the Yankees, his father told him, "You root for the Indians, but we don't boo the Yankees. We stand and respect them because they have a tradition of excellency."
and it seems like every year, they don't live up to those
You
to
know.
to that feat. Now that was last year.
But you know what? It's a new season.
New season
Let's
for
take
sure.
2023. Let's throw it out the window. It's
And
done. It's gone. We're not talking about Judge getting hurt anymore. We're not talking about Rizzo's not talking to the trainer. That's in the past. We're looking forward to the future.
yeah.
Opening day is March 28th, right? Which
Now
will
there
be
is
against
a
Houston.
now official games do start on the 20th because there is a South Korea series between the
Yes.
Dodgers and the Padres. So I did wanted to make that note because of that. There are games that start before MLB's regularly scheduled opening day that are official games and will be counted towards the regular season. So
Which
just want
doesn't make sense because the Yankees, for instance, will still be playing spring training games.
Yeah, I mean they've done this before though. The Red Sox done this before. They played in Japan. I mean, the Yankees didn't they play in Japan before the season started, and they counted as regular season games. Whatever. Um, so it's not the first time that baseball's done this. They've done this before. Um, so yeah, the season starts on the 28th officially. MLB's for regular season. Um, and the Yankees hitting wise, it's loaded. It's loaded roster. Um, Obviously, we'll give you the big guns. Um, we have Judge, we have LeMahieu, Rizzo, Glaber, Volpe, Giancarlo, Soto. Um, how about a pickup like Trent Grisham, who can break here and there, and
Yeah.
that's a good pickup. Trent Grisham, I like him. Um,
Yes.
but yeah, I mean, the hitting wise, I think the Yankees are in a good spot if
Oh,
everyone
absolutely.
if everyone plays like they're supposed to. Obviously, you still have to keep that in mind. Everyone has to play well for it to happen. Um, so I actually like what the Yankees actually did for the lineup. So I'm actually very happy about that. Um, but they have to hit. They have to hit.
No, absolutely. They gotta hit.
Yeah.
They gotta
Because
hit. Hopefully, Judge comes through again this year.
mhm,
Our new acquirement, Juan Soto.
mhm.
Oh,
who
I'm
who
sorry. I'm so excited for Juan Soto right
oh,
now.
I'm so excited too. I mean, and he's usually a pretty healthy guy. So like I haven't heard any major injuries with Juan Soto. So that's a huge plus on the Yankees end. Obviously, the negative thing is Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge, who's now injury prone. We know he's going to miss time. Giancarlo, he's skinnier
That
this
is either
season,
gonna help him or hurt him.
which can help him. It may not always help him. I mean, there's pros and cons to
The
it,
guy's a twig.
but we expect that that's going to help him deal with the injuries better. That he's not so buff and big and all that stuff. So I guess that should help a little bit. But I don't know how much it's actually gonna help. So right now it's still a little up in the air. Like we don't really know what the result is, but we hope that it does exactly what Giancarlo is intending on, which is to stay healthy throughout the season as much as possible because he is injured.
Yeah, Giancarlo. Then you got, like I said again, Juan Soto. Hey, Reg, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about
Yeah,
to lose control, and I think I like it.
well, didn't he? He already hit home runs. He's hitting doubles. Like in spring training, he's raking it, man. Like he is literally doing exactly what we expect of him. Now it's spring training, so obviously it's a little too early to see. But if he can put that,
Into the regular season, we're good to
I
go.
mean, well,
We are good
boom,
to go.
yeah, no, and you just gotta hope he likes the Bronx a lot to want to stay here, which obviously is his decision whether or not he wants to do that. But yeah, man, like that's pretty exciting stuff to see. I'm really happy what I'm seeing out of him. I'm happy seeing what I see out of Judge. So yeah, I think the hitting is fine. We obviously have a couple of different players. Cabrera still on the team. That's cool. Um, some players we're gonna have to wait to see. Jason Dominguez, unfortunately, he's still battling the injury, so he needs to get some time to heal up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that scares me is the rotation. But the more I think about it, Bill, with the rotation, the more I'm not as scared as I was back in like December or whatever. And I really think that having Marcus Stroman, and I know it's not the sexiest signing,
Now,
but
this is a
he's a
this
ground ball pitcher. He's a ground ball pitcher, Bill.
yeah, this is not the worst pickup though.
Yeah.
Would you say?
No, and I think you'll actually be a huge asset. Like I said, ground ball pitcher, so he doesn't give up a lot of big time runs and everything. You can't expect him to be perfect, but you can expect that he's going to give you as much as possible every fifth day, and that's going to be huge because we're still uncertain about Rodon. We're still uncertain about Cortez. We don't even know who's going to be rounding out the rotation because we still have another pitcher in mind that Bill's been touting for a while now.
May I say who it is?
That's
You know what, dude? I'm not gonna lie, it's real BS. Blake Snell. I'm sorry, Reg. That joke was calling my name. It was like, come on, Bill. You know you want to. And you know what they say, ask and you shall receive.
right.
Blake Snell from the San Diego Padres, he's still out there.
Yeah.
He is
Um,
still out there, bro. I
yeah.
want him. Like, come on, we need one more for that rotation. We need
It's
one more
it certainly needed for sure. The
because
thing with Snell though, and we've said this many times, that the thing that really gets me is his up and down seasons. So we don't really know what we're gonna get out of him long term, and that's what the Yankees want to sign. They want to sign him long term, which is for someone that we don't really know what he's going to give you is not really wise to do. But it will have to do if we can't find anyone else. Now there is another guy that I have in mind. I talked
let's hear
about
it.
him many times on SIP, and it's Jordan Montgomery. And I know Jordan Montgomery. I know his heart really isn't set on New York, but I want to keep something in mind, Bill. His wife is studying in New York.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he has a spouse that's currently doing her education over there, and that may entice him a little bit to want to be close. Now, of course, he can always go to Boston, which he's talking to right now.
And
Um,
here's the thing with Montgomery, though, Reggie.
yes,
The thing is, they they got rid of him like a bad. They kicked him like a bad habit
for no reason.
for no apparent reason. You got Bader, and listen, I like Bader. I like Harrison Bader. I don't know what you think,
Well,
Reg.
I hope he has a good season with the Mets. I mean,
We wish you the best, Harrison Bader.
you know,
But you're in the other New York team, but we wish you the best. But
yeah.
here's the thing: you traded him for someone who was on the 60-day IL, you dumbasses, and then what happened? Bader goes bye-bye. That was a waste of a trade.
Yeah,
That
look,
was a waste of a trade.
it doesn't matter what. Obviously, Bader had some good moments for the Yankees, but it was short. His time was very short in pinstripes. And meanwhile, Joe Montgomery, um, obviously lights it up in St. Louis enough to get traded to the then eventual world champion Texas Rangers. So, you know,
Wonder if he still has a bad taste in his mouth though after that trade with the Yankees. I wonder if he
yeah,
still.
I hope not if he's talking to the Yankees, you know.
Because, like you said, you get rid of a pitcher, and I don't want to dwell on the past. You get rid of a pitcher we could have used,
Mhm.
because then we got freaking Frankie Montas, who was a waste of space.
Yeah, look, Montgomery was always available, just like Garrett Cole. He was pitching every fifth day. He may not, obviously he's not Garrett Cole. He will never be. Though I'm gonna be honest, Bill, he pitched like an ace last season. So, but yeah, man, like I think we gave up on Montgomery too quickly, and could that impact? Let's say the Yankees want him. Could that impact anything? Of course it can. Um, but again, what would it take to get him though? Because I feel like if he's still out there and no one's picking him up, that means that there's still a chance. And I want to know what it will take. Like, what's that one thing that he would want to come back and do his thing again in pitch?
Reg, does he got that one thing? If you know that reference, good for you.
Yeah, I think everyone does.
But anyway, but yeah, it's Montgomery. We just need one more pitcher in that rotation. Whether it's Montgomery, whether it's Snell, whether it's whoever. Or Snell, he's also talking to the Giants too.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, the, we don't know exactly what's going to happen.
If you were to rank this off season with free agents on a scale of A to F, what would you grade this?
B plus, Minnesota.
I'm hovering between a B and a C.
I think it's a
Mm,
bit harsh. They got Juan Soto. I mean,
Okay, I'll give him a B.
fine.
Because here's the thing, and we know this, and I've said this forever. It's like, okay, you get a B for now. If you get someone like a Snell, your grade will be slightly up to a B plus. Because
Mhm.
here's the thing. What did we say about last year with the offseason? What did the Yankees do? Okay, we re-signed Judge. We're good. We don't need to do anything else. Oh, what's that? They want a pitcher? Okay, we'll sign Rodon, which was a good. And listen, I'm going to say this now. I think Rodon, this is his make it or break it year. This is his make it or break it year. Last year, I was willing to give him some grace because of his injury, and he was out until like July.
Yeah.
But I think Carlos Rodon, this is his make it or break it year. Agree or disagree?
Well, certainly he has to be better because otherwise he'll definitely lose the fan base. And he's lucky he didn't lose the fan base last season because they had every right to. But they're willing to forgive and kind of forget and focus on 2024. He better be better. Bottom line. Um, so projected starting pitchers.
Okay.
Like I said, Cole,
Number one.
Ron, Stroman, Cortez, and then Clark Schmidt, who actually wasn't bad. Clark Schmidt was um actually did a pretty good job.
Wait, Cortez is in the number three, you said?
He's the number 4,
Okay.
which makes sense. I mean, Nestor, didn't live up to any of what we saw.
And I like Nestor Cortez.
Yeah.
I like Nestor Cortez.
What we saw in 2022 was he was a shadow of that in 2023.
2022, he was a beast.
But he was also hurt too. So that's another thing. The Yankees had a lot of injuries.
Yeah, we
Um,
we had a lot of injuries last year.
uh, if Clark Schmidt can give you quality starts here and there, but here's the deal.
All right, let's hear the deal.
The Yankees need Rodon and Cole to really go be innings eaters, and Stroman too, to be innings eaters, so that the bullpen that currently projected to consist of F. Ross, Ferguson, Victor Gonzalez, uh, Tommy Canley, our old friend, Ian Hamilton, all those people, Loizaga. Not all of them are going to be there. So some may drop, some may not. But you need to give this bullpen some rest this season. Too many times Aaron Boone went to the bullpen.
Oh, agreed.
That cannot happen. We need innings eaters, and the top 3 in that rotation has to be innings eaters. And then you could maybe, just maybe, allow Cortez to give you a quality start, 6 and 3 runs or less.
And we've
Same.
and
And
we've
then,
said this.
and then if you have to use your bullpen, you can. Go ahead. Sorry.
And we've said this last year. I'm sorry, we got to reiterate old talking points. The problem with Aaron Boone and the bullpen and the pitching, you know this, I know this, every Yankee fan and their mother knows this. His big problem, Reg, he hits the panic button too easily.
With reason, obviously. The pitcher's not pitching well, then
No, but I'm talking about that instance last year, which I forgot who it was. I want to say it was Armand. I could be wrong, but it was someone, and they were playing Cleveland. They were up 1-0. Cleveland hit
Yeah,
a single,
exactly. Yeah, I think it was Domingo. I think it was.
and we hope he's doing well. We wish him all the best.
I mean, yeah, but, huge trouble.
But we do wish him all the
Yeah,
best. But anyway,
I guess so. Yeah.
we wish him well. But anyway, like that moment, he's like, so a single. Oh no, okay, hold that, give me holes, give me holes. That's the problem with that's why Boone uses up the bullpen too much. He always has to hit the freaking panic button. Don't hit the freaking panic button. He hits a single, big deal. If the bases are loaded, then it's time to maybe consider putting in a reliever.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem with Boone in the bullpen. He panics too easily. So yeah, hopefully the bullpen doesn't get used too much this year. Hopefully Cole, Rodon, Cortez, Stroman, hopefully they eat up innings. Hopefully Snell or Montgomery is in there. This is a season that I'm going to be honest. I don't want to say I'm dreaded. I'm cautiously optimistic right now. I don't know how you feel, but
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't love this team, but I love parts of this team. And I think the Yankees will certainly be better if, obviously, like I said, if everyone plays better. I think they'll be better. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, you don't want to get your hopes up too much. It helps that Juan Soto's in one. Like I'm gonna keep on saying that, forever. It helps because he'll give you run production like it's nothing. So I'm happy with this lineup. Um, Pitching's a bit of a concern. Bullpen, obviously, a lot of guys returning. Um, I like the bullpen a lot. I don't love it. I like it a lot. I thought Clay Holmes as a closer played well last season. Um, and did his thing as much as possible. And look, you can only expect so much.
Oh, agreed. You could only expect so much.
Yeah.
But my worries is, and this is going back to something I said previously, with I hope they sign another pitcher because again, last year, what did the Yankees do? We re-signed Judge, re-signed Rodon, we're done. Now you signed Soto, which again, I love the signing. And now you got to sign a new pitcher, whether it's Jordan Montgomery, whether it's Blake Snell, whether it's whoever.
Uh,
You got to get a new pitcher. You got to get another one. And then the arsenal is complete. So, okay, what I'm going to ask you a way too early prediction. What is your prediction for the Yankees as of now, February 28th, this year of our Lord 2024?
it's a little too early. Over under. I'll do this.
Okay.
Over under 90 wins.
Okay, I'm going to say over. Reg?
I say over.
Okay. And
Over should be enough to compete somewhere in a wild card.
it's fair to say
I do think the Orioles are better than them. I think the Blue
because they
Jays,
got that fresh young team there.
yeah,
But
the
remember,
Blue Jays are better too. So it's just one of those situations where they're probably going to be competing for a big time wild card.
but remember, 100 wins doesn't mean anything if you get bumped in the first round of the playoffs. It means nothing.
Braves learned that the hard way, Bill.
Yes, they did.
Last
Okay,
couple of times.
who is your make it or break it player this year?
It's got to be make it or break it.
I said mine was Carlos Rodon. I
I'm
think
not
he's
going to
really
go
got to
with him.
show it up this year after last year, which again, I was willing to give him some grace because of his injury, him getting injured every 7 minutes.
This is not an easy question because I don't want to say LeMahieu because he's not going to be 2019 LeMahieu anymore.
So no wrong answer.
I don't want to say Rodon because he's kind of telling you what he is, and we can't have that high of expectations anymore. We got duped when we signed him, basically. What I'm saying. I think a big time make it break it. I think it has to be Stanton because he had because of his season last year.
I can
And
agree
again,
with you on
injury
that.
prone, but he still hit under 200 when he played. It was bad. Like really bad.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that would be a fair thing to say.
If anything, there's another player. There's another player that I would pick. Guess I would have to say Cortez
Okay.
because he was a shell of himself. That's another player I would look out for. Make it or break it.
I
There's
think
no
that this
there's
is going
no
to be
risk.
his
There's no
comeback
risk
year.
there. There's really not a risk with Cortez though. So, but still, um, yeah, I think I'm leaning more with Giancarlo to be honest with you.
I'm gonna say Giancarlo on offense and Carlos Rodon for pitcher.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, or is it time?
I think it's time, Bill.
Okay. Oh, Reggie, you missed this for the last 4 months.
Good.
My dear friends, it is time for Stump the Reg.
Okay, let's go. Let's get it.
Okay, for those who don't know, I actually read a Yankee trivia question, and let's see if he can get it. I got two for you today.
You got two for me.
I
Okay.
got two for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, the first one, the category is Yankees and free agents.
Okay.
Who was the most expensive free agent the Yankees have signed from another team? So the most expensive one of all the Yankees would be Aaron Judge, but since he was already a Yankee, we're not counting him. Was it A, Mark Teixeira, B, Alex Rodriguez, C, Garrett Cole, or D, CC Sabathia?
When we talk about the most expensive, we're not talking about adjusting with inflation, right?
Oh
And
crap!
I'll take that as I'll take your facial expression as a no. Um, so if that's the case, it would have to be Cole.
It is.
Yeah. Um, CC was expensive, but he wasn't like crazy expensive.
No, he wasn't.
A-Rod, um, you know,
Oh wait,
was
but A-Rod wasn't a free agent. Crap. But he wasn't the answer.
he was traded.
He was.
He became a free agent, but we signed him.
You know what? Side question: who did the Yankees trade for A-Rod? Let's see if you know this one.
Alfonso Soriano.
Ding. Correct. That's the good ding.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, since Garrett Cole was a Cy Young winner last year,
Okay.
the Yankees have had the Yankees have had four other, let's see, four, one, two, three, four, five other Cy Young winners. Who were they?
Okay. Five other Cy Youngs.
Yes.
Okay. Is one of them recent? Besides Cole.
Aside from Cole.
Aside from Cole.
As in recent within the last 20 something years.
Let's go 20 years.
A little before 20, a little more than 20.
A little more than 20 years.
Yes. Would you like a hint?
Give me hints. Yes.
He is one of the few pitchers to win Cy Youngs with both the American League and the National League.
I'm blanking.
He played for two other American League East teams besides the Yankees.
So I see that. Clemens. Okay. Rogers, one of them.
Roger Clemens is one of them.
See, I was thinking Clemens, but you said it was past 20 years. So I'm like, oh crap. Well,
Well,
fuck.
if you're asking, because that would be 23 years. So
But you're right. You are right. Um,
four more.
I don't think of any power pitchers. Gidry. Did he ever win?
Yes.
Okay, so Ron Gidry, the Gator. All right.
Yes.
He texted me. Sorry.
I'll tell you what, there's one that I don't know you would get because I don't know if you're familiar with him. So if you don't get that one, I won't count it against you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So okay, you said Clemens and Gidry. Okay, aside from that other guy, you actually have two more. One old time from like the 60s,
Okay,
50s, 60s.
Whitey, did Whitey Ford ever win one?
Of course,
Okay,
the chairman of the board,
yeah.
Whitey Ford.
So I had to really think about that one.
I'm like thinking, if you don't get this one, I swear to God,
I'm sorry, dude.
Charles Ford, Whitey Ford, one of the greatest pitchers of all time. Okay, one more.
There's a Queens ball field right by Hell's Gate that's
Yeah,
named it.
you said you played at that ball field, right?
It was great. Red Ruffing. No, no.
Okay, now the last one's like reliever. He was in the
Oh,
70s.
he's one of those. One of those guys. I was like, he's a good reliever,
And he won a Cy Young.
but he won Cy Young.
Yeah, 70s.
Goose?
It was
No.
right before Goose.
It was
Goose
right
actually ended up being
before.
this guy's.
It was before Goose. Okay.
Goose ended up being this guy's replacement.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. But, excuse my language. Nah, I'm blanking. Sorry.
You wave the white flag.
We may have to wave the white flag on this one. Yes.
Sparky Lyle.
Oh, duh. God damn
Sparky
it.
Lyle.
Yes, he was right. Goose was
And the one that I know you probably wouldn't get, Bob Turley.
oh God. Yeah,
See how nice I am?
Bob
I
Turley.
wasn't going to count that against you.
Okay.
So, yeah, anyway, I think you got anything else or that it?
I think that's all, man. I mean, whoo, it's a good question. Cy Young wins. How about that?
Yeah. And don't worry, people. You'll be seeing more of that this year. You'll be seeing more Stump the Reg.
Yeah, yeah, I'll probably get more stumped than no win some. So I won a couple last year. So
You know what we should do one show, one or two shows?
mhm.
Maybe we should have a Stump the Bill.
Okay.
Maybe one or two of those shows we'll have a Stump the Bill
Oh,
instead.
but you're like a historian with the Yankees. You'll know.
I know basically pretty much everything. Not everything, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna be doing this once a month, we said
Once a month, man.
once a month if there's like big breaking news.
Yeah, so yeah, of course, we'll definitely dive in deep. But you can always listen to our Sports Insanity podcast for any type of latest news. So, um, we'll do one right before, probably on opening day if you're up to it. I mean,
Maybe we ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna be around on opening day. I'll be alive. Don't worry, folks. That's an off-air discussion. Off-air discussion. We'll talk about that later.
we'll, let's play on it. But we'll let you guys know.
We'll let you know. Either
Um,
on opening day or maybe day before, who knows? We'll figure it out. So anyway, we hope you enjoyed the season premiere of Bombers Banter.
it was a good season premiere. I
Good
was
season premiere.
glad to be back.
It is great to be back. We see each other like every week when we do SIP, so it's not like this is an extra. This is
Exactly.
so it's not like we don't see each other forever. But yeah. So if you want more, go to www.thesportsinsanitynetwork.com and where else do they check us out, my good man?
Um, go on our socials at S Insanity Real on X and on Facebook.
Twitter. It's Twitter.
If you don't want to type in all that, just search Sports City.
Do that.
uh Again, website sportsnetwork.com, YouTube. This is where this show is going to be on YouTube. So please,
Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell.
yes, please, and make comments on our post too. Like
Tell us your thoughts, and if you have
yeah,
some things to improve, we will hunt you down. No,
yeah,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, no, no. Give it. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
we love you,
So,
folks.
I'm Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy.
Danny boy, we love you, folks. Thanks for joining us. We're back again, season 2.
And let's go
Uh,
Yankees.
let's go Yankees, and hopefully we take this into October this time.
Let's go to October.
Yep. Peace out, folks.
Bye bye.